yeah, folks, we've got a low magenta toner indication from my last demo, so I'm going to have to order some of that toner at some stage. Yeah, this photocopier incidentally is on its way out, so if I run out of toner, if you give it another 2 months or so and I run out of toner, I may not be able to get any toner because I'll have to pay for it if they've got it, because the service agreement will be null and void once this machine becomes truly obsolete. Nearly 5 years old now. It's 5 years is when it's considered obsolete, or should I say functionally obsolete in my books. People say equipment like computers and that are obsolete even before they hit the shelves, or just after. But basically what I mean by obsolete is unserviceable, where the functioning, like when you can't get a technician to come, or you have to pay for the technician to come and pay for all the spare parts. If you can get spare parts, they can't guarantee the spare parts. That's why the service agreement becomes null and void. There won't be a service agreement, which is what you need when you're running a photocopier, folks. And this is what we're interested in. These pieces of confetti, really like metallic sort of. I'm just going to tip it upside down. We'll just put it on there like so. But this photocopier is on its way out, and I've got to try and get on the 6 o'clock television news, 6 o'clock news on Channel 9. And we're just corralling these into the corner. Not too far, too close to the edge. But I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news, and it's really proving to be extremely difficult, folks. Very difficult. And I've worked on this campaign now for more than a decade, and yeah. Incidentally, I'll be paying off the loan on this photocopier with the bank, so this machine will die 5 years, and this machine will still be getting paid for 6 years. So I'll be paying off effectively a machine that's dead, or that'll end up being dead. And that's come up looking quite nice. I think we might take a section out of here. Instead of worrying about that, we're just going to take a section out of there, because that looks really nice. It looks really not very colourful, very bright. I might do it a bit differently, folks. I might push them all together further. Maybe make it a bit less elongated. So I'm just going to slide these in tight. But yeah, my magenta toner is on its way out. So yeah. You've got other colours that'll probably be on their way out as well. So I'm going to have to open and close the front cover, or I won't be able to replace the toner cartridge. Now that looks really interesting. I do wonder which one we're going to utilise. That looks nice. I don't like the gaps. Just trying to decide which one we're going to utilise. Maybe this one. Although this one looks really quite nice. I think we're going to use the first version. I'm just going to quickly slide these off the glass, or pick them off the glass. These can go in the rubbish. Sad that this stuff has to go to landfill. Hopefully it won't end up in the waterways. But I found these on the street, so I actually picked them up off the footpath, so it's better that they're going to landfill than down the gutter into some natural reserve. Because it's not good to have that happen. I just found something on the machine there. Let's drop it there. But yeah, it's really not good for our environment, this disposable shit that we have, like tinsel and all that. yeah, that's come up looking quite a treat. I do think maybe we might. There's a little bit of a gap there, but it looks really, still looks quite nice. Yeah, I wish photocopiers could be designed to last longer, folks. I really find it annoying that I will have to keep paying off this photocopier long after it's died. So it's really quite a money fucker's rort. The photocopier industry is. It's all about money, and they don't care. They should make a photocopier last at least, folks, 10 years, not fucking 5 years. Even as a 13-year-old who was new to the industry, new to the photocopier game, even I thought that they were meant to last at least 10 years. You know, back then I was only a kid, and I figured that they should, that's the normal length of a photocopier's lifespan. Maybe that was true, nearly true. Maybe it was 7 years, but 5 years has become the standard, and people often turn their machines over after 3 years. So, you know, it's really not a very nice industry with people that are so mean-spirited and money-fucked. And the man behind Konica Minolta, Shai Yamana, ought to be ashamed of himself. He's a dick. He's a slut. Honestly, anyone who loves money to me is a slut. A dirty, filthy, disgusting creature. Fucking hate them, these rich people like Shai Yamana and his bullshit. People like me don't have much money, and I need a photocopier, folks, so yeah. And that's come up looking quite dazzling. I think we can now call this demo quits.